Welcome back. Homelessness and poverty is surging in California. It's a situation that is often more difficult for the youth. A report out, in fact, just last month from the state auditor shows 82% of homeless youth are unsheltered, but there is hope.
Yeah, that's staggering statistics there. So say our next guest that there is hope. Bill Bedrosian is the CEO of Covenant House California, which helps youth experiencing homelessness, and Charles Jin. He's a manager at the Walgreens store on Sunset and Western in Hollywood, but he's here to tell us about Red Nose Day, the campaign to end child poverty, and how you can help. Yeah. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
Thanks for being here.
So, Charles, you are the manager there. You've been doing this campaign for a couple years there at that store.
We've done it for 3 years. This is our 4th year doing Red Nose Day. It's pretty new to the U.S., but I believe it's UK's biggest charity, and so they brought it over, and we've raised so much money just for these kids, not only here in the U.S., but also around the world.
And then the two of you partnered together, Walgreens and the Covenant House, and you've, over the course of its existence, have helped, what, 200,000 youth who are homeless?
Yeah, over 200,000 youth. In the U.S., close to a third of all homeless youth are in California. In fact, every night in Los Angeles, there's over 6,000 young people who don't have a safe place to sleep. One of the reasons we love working with youth is because they still have so much hope and dreams. None of them are homeless as a result of anything but being mistreated and abused, neglected by the people or the systems who are supposed to take care of them.
And what's the significance of the red nose itself?
So the idea is to make it fun. When you think of kids and charities, this is a clown nose, right?
Sure.
So essentially, when you put it on, it's quite funny. It's supposed to make a kid laugh, and the idea is to make the idea is for this campaign to be very fun and silly, because it's for kids. So.
Yeah. So you find them at Walgreens stores, and really to buy one is just
you
$1.
Could buy it at any Walgreens store, but I'm a very competitive guy, and I work on Sunset and Western. So if you would come to my store in particular, that'd be great.
Oh, good, nice.
But at any Walgreens.
Yeah, and you could donate more, obviously.
Absolutely.
So how much is, Bill, like $1? Really, someone's donating $1 to an organization. Your organization benefits from that. Yeah. I mean, people ask how they can help. How much does $1 really matter?
Hey, every dollar counts. In fact, one of the ways Covenant House has traditionally raised money was through direct mails and people giving real small amounts, but it adds up. When a lot of people care and a lot of people are willing to make just a small contribution, it makes a big difference in the life of a young person.
And this isn't, I mean, there was one day that you really have this Red Nose Day that's dedicated to it, but it goes beyond, correct?
Yes,
How does that work?
So on May 24th, there's going to be a live airing. That is officially Red Nose Day. But Walgreens, we started fundraising from April 2nd, and we're going to end on June 2nd. So we fundraise for about 2 months. So we've been selling these noses, raising dollars. We've made a lot of money for these kids so far.
And you've gotten your own son involved, is that correct?
I have.
Yes.
Last year, so I'm gonna get emotional. I'm a father of 3, and my oldest had I had the idea to take my oldest out in our neighborhood. We walked around, and I thought it was good to teach him how to give back. And so we went around, it was the heat of summer, we went door to door, and he would ask the neighbors, would you like to donate to kids who are poor? That was his catchphrase. And we ended up raising about $100 by doing that. And so I think that was very meaningful for me as a father to be able to do that.
And for him, I mean, talk about a life lesson.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
What's it, we see it. Anybody that lives in LA and you see the problem. What is going on here, Bill? Like, why do we see such an increase in the numbers? We see the numbers, we can see it empirically, but like anecdotally, if you're just walking around, you see it with your own eyes.
Yeah, I think there's a confluence of a lot of different issues. One, and the most glaring, is the cost of living in California is so high that it's really difficult for people to be able to afford to live here. So if you lose your job, miss 1, 2 paychecks, you're potentially homeless. And for a lot of young people that we work with that come out of the juvenile justice system or the foster care systems, they don't have support systems. So they lose a job, they are literally homeless. The other thing that we're seeing in record numbers is just shockingly the number of LGBT kids that become homeless. About 40% of the young people that we work with are homeless due to family rejection for that. And so just a lot of different things going on, most of which could be avoided if people just had some more compassion and understanding and stuck with young people through difficult times, which is what parenting is all about.
This is certainly a start. Buy a
This
red
is a
nose.
start.
That's all you got to
Yeah,
do.
buy a red nose, wear it on May 24th, right? And then you can post it online. We see that, right? And then that helps spread the word. I sound a little nasally
I can't breathe.
Yes.
for good reason. All right. Bill, Charles, thank you so much. Red Nose Day, May 24th.
Thank
It's
you,
our
Bill.
pleasure.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Looks good on you, Bob.
I can't breathe.
For a good cause.
I'm going to pass out.